So, hey everybody, Guild Wars Buddy here. So we are a go. Welcome to episode 2 of our Let's Play series. So yesterday was good. I was happy with the results. The microphone was a bit low, so today we've boosted that up. I know there's a little bit more, I don't want to say noise coming off the microphone, which I don't understand why. But at least now you can hear my voice, so we're going to go with that. And then as we move forward in the series, maybe I'll get a new mic. I actually have a decent mic. The only issue with it, right here, this is a real sound recorder, which I use to record ocean sounds, and as you can see, it's got a nice little dead cat on it. So yeah, that's part of a project that I'm working on. So alright, so let's go with episode 2. So we're gonna continue on going through Nightfall. Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot that yesterday I went through. Oh wait, I can go to the Great Temple of Balthazar? I couldn't earlier today. So one of the reasons I wanted to come here. Wait, am I on the right character? I am. Okay, good. One of the reasons I want to come here is because I want to see if I can get the stylist. I don't remember if I can get makeover credits. If I can get makeover credits from the party vouchers or the birthday vouchers. So let's look at that. Form in the choir, baking, priest rewards, Norgu, unlock items, unlock skills. That's not what I need. Recruiter, guild registrar, guild emblemer. This is the thing about stopping playing a game for so long and playing in areas that you didn't really. I didn't play very much in Balthazar, so I don't know some of this stuff. Automated series. $1,000 tournament series trophy. Yeah, I don't remember where anything is. It's frustrating as all hell. I need a small equipment pack. That's what it is. That holds, what, 5 items? I'm not spending that money. Throughout the series, one of the things I'm going to be doing, of course, is 55 monking to make a little bit of money. It seems that by helping people get their Hall of Monuments rewards up to 30, I gave a lot of people a lot of items and a lot of gold and a lot of minis and a lot of everything in order to be able to get them where they needed to go. And in doing so, I emptied my coffers thinking, I'll never need them again. But now that I'm playing the game again, I need some funds. So I'll be doing that by 55 monking. So I don't know where to hand in the party vouchers. Maybe it's Embark Beach, but it doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do, identification kit goes here. I don't need that, so let's get rid of it. See, like Hassan's shell. It's fun that I got a green drop so early on. It's kind of neat. All right, so let's look at our quests. What do we need to do? Quarry Quandary. Rising in the ranks, yeah, to die for. Try gather some petals in the swamps. What's the reward? Vile Grey Dye. 500 experience, 5 promotion points. Feast of Boca. I hate this quest. I'm just gonna abandon it. Let's do this quest on the cliffs of Dojok. Right now, I put my son to bed just recently, and for about 30 minutes after you put him to bed, he cries, and so every time I look over, I can see him just whining, not particularly happy about being forced to go to bed. Oh, I don't have a hero build for my monk. This is sad. This is really sad. What do I want to give him? What kind of a build do I want to give him? I mean, right now he doesn't have to do very much. I'm sure Healing Boon is fine. Resurrect is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him these skills. Doesn't really need anything particularly interesting. You can hear my son crying right now. He's not happy of being in bed. He's got one tiny arm out, so he's patient spirit, spotless mind. Sure, spotless mind. Let's put that in there. And then we need one damage dealer. So what we want is a henchman of Earth, or what are my options? Here we go. Hunter, Brawler, Earth. Let's go with Earth. I like Earth. The level of these guys, by the way, 6. Good. And hopefully we can get Dunkoro and Dunkoro and Cost to level up. Now, one thing I'm going to try to do as we go through this is keep the energy level up. I was rewatching part of yesterday's episode. I want to say my energy levels were kind of low. One, I had had a beer. It was my first episode. I didn't really know what I was doing. But for sure, I'll come up with some topics. I also know that people will be joining in as we go along. So, former guild members or current guild members are going to be coming in here and there to play along. I don't want to become dependent on their heroes, so pretty soon when we reach the point where we can go to Eye of the North, we're going to go to Eye of the North and get Vec and some of the other level 20 heroes. We're going to get Mox, we're going to get like probably a good Discord build going. So I'm going to try to keep as much of this character's progression on screen. I don't want to go off every day and level him up or get him equipment or all that stuff. What I will do, however, is do some research. So I'll look up like where certain items are, or background information of what we're doing, or that's that kind of a thing, so that I don't end up kind of behind. I don't want you guys to sit there and watch me struggle to remember, oh yeah, what was the name of that build again and how did it work? I mean, I have videos that I made myself on guides on how to build these heroes, but I'd have to check if they changed any skills since I stopped playing, and if anything's radically changed. I'm sure a lot of the running builds and maybe people have found more efficiencies in doing a certain like obsidian runs or things like that. At least I remember which ones are the monks. Now nothing here is meant to be tough, of course. This is New Island. I remember when I started playing this game. This was, my first MMO. Not that I've played 100,000 of them since, but this was still my first MMO, and I was immediately in a guild. I never played this game really solo. I always had people to play with that could teach me, that could tell me what was going on, that could give me pointers. I'm not saying that that's essential, but I think it's hard sometimes to go into a game completely blind. I know some people enjoy that challenge of going into a game and figuring it all out themselves. I'm not one of those guys. For sure, I enjoy understanding certain... Oh, wait a second, that's a hero that is tough at this level. Can I go around him? Oh, I have to go down there anyway, so let's go down there. If you go back and you watch the first videos I released, which are now, one of them is defunct, which was the 600 Smite Cough build. My entire purpose for creating the channel originally was watching. I was always trying to figure out, like, how did people do this particular farm? And then when I would go and watch their videos, they'd have heavy metal playing over it. The quality was garbage, and I mean the quality of the videos were like the person was zoomed out this far out, had this weird top view to it. We couldn't see their skill bar. It wasn't big or prominent or anything like that. It was actually quite tiny. They would also not explain what they were doing. They would just go into it. This is how I do this build, and then in the description would be a link to the PVX wiki. And when you look at the PVX wiki compared to what the build they were actually running, there'd be a difference. It wouldn't be the same at all because they had tweaked it and found efficiencies. Then if you don't explain how that works, then what's the point? They'd also fast forward bits that they think weren't important, like how do you get to the spot where you do the farming? And sometimes that can be incredibly valid, because getting there might be harder than the actual farm. Case in point, Jokar Diggings, where I'm going to be probably doing some 55 monking. There's some, I think they're called scalebacks or some kind of lizards in the way before you get to the undead, where the build really is built for, because it's holy damage, does double damage to them. But when you hit the scales or the ridgebacks or whatever they're called, you do less damage, a lot less damage. And they cripple you and slow you down, and it can be a bit of a pain. Now, I'm not saying that, it's necessarily that tough, but it is harder than it seems at first. And there's a lot of places like that where getting to the place is harder than the build, and these farmers weren't including that. So that's kind of why when I started making YouTube videos, the first thing I did was, make the skill bars really big so you could see what I was doing and when I was doing it. Explain the rationale of the build, why I was using this skill rather than this skill. And if I'm correct, that was fairly, maybe open-minded's not the right word, but I would definitely tell people, look, this isn't the only way of doing this build. There's more than one way. Maybe your way is better, but this is the way that I've been doing it and had success doing it. There was a few people I remember getting into arguments about. Like, I think if you go through the comments on some of those older videos, you'd actually find, I have to go all the way back to Champions, Dawn. You'd actually find that, let's make sure there's not another quest I have to do in this area. Yes, there is. Let's go do Decayed Monument. There were people who would say, yeah, you're using this skill, that's garbage, the build isn't meant for that, blah blah blah, it doesn't work. I think there was I think the cough run I was doing, I'd have to go back and reread the comments, but somebody was really angry about the way I was doing the 600 Smite build, and I had to make a video specifically in the, I think it was the Fire Forest against the Char, in COF, Cathedral of Flames, by the way, for anybody who has never played that section of Eye of the North. And I showed them and said, look, here's me going through there, no hesitation, no stopping. This build is not slow. I don't understand what your gripe is that this doesn't work, when you can see on screen that it works with the equipment that I have, with the methodology that I said worked at the start. Now back then I was using Fraps. Fraps was completely uncompressed. There was no shadow play. There was no Twitch. So there was, when you made a video, the file size was ridiculous, ridiculously massive. Nowadays, yesterday I recorded with Shadowplay the 2.5 hour long session that we had, and the file size was like 42 gigabytes. which is tiny. I remember, I think it was almost every minute of Fraps was a gigabyte. Why did I hit sprint there? Mismanaging my skills is what I'm doing. But there was some times that where, rather than people just complaining about how I was running a build, they would actually have, not necessarily advice, but there'd be a debate about, oh, I run that same build, but in this location, or have you tried it in this location? Now, now's a good time for a birthday cake and this little guy. Completely forgot that I have these items, so I should probably be using them. Consumables are meant to be consumed. That was something that I had a hard time with when I played this game. Is everybody kind of told me you got to save everything. I think that was one of the worst pieces of advice I ever got. Oh no, I'm dead. One of the worst pieces of advice I ever got, because then I didn't end up using consumables for ages, when it could have been a totally valid thing to do. Okay, we're gonna get to a party wipe here. Is this like a master difficulty? Oh, it's a master difficulty. Oh, oops. May have bitten off a little bit more than I can chew there. Man, on Noob Island, but it is a master difficulty mission. Let's see if we can complete it anyway. Did I lose the bonus from the birthday cake? Aw, I lost my fire amp. That is a lot of scales. There's another birthday cupcake there. Yeah, I can't use that right now. I should go grab the birthday cupcake. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, it doesn't help that I don't have a perfect team, a perfect build. I don't have any runes. This mission might be a bit above my pay grade at the moment as a low-level character. So let's not do that now. But let's do Quarry Quandary. Let's hand this sucker in. So anybody who's in chat right now, feel free to chat. I've got a second screen here so I can see what you guys are saying. If you have any comments, tips, queries, make this more interesting on Twitch rather than just an upload on YouTube. Tonight I am not drinking beer per se, I'm drinking root beer. I find that alcohol just before bed makes me have really strange, messed up dreams. Queen of the Quarry. Meet the Sunspear squad in the cliffs. Okay, let's go back. I don't remember how much of this, how much of Noob Island quests take place here. Now, before I talk to you, I need to make sure I talk to this goat. What I really loved about this game, and one of the things I was afraid of when Guild Wars 2 came out, was the whole instance thing. I loved that it was just you in your instance doing what you wanted to do, and you didn't have to worry about other people. I thought that was a great part of Guild Wars 1. Wasn't a huge fan of that change in Guild Wars 2, mainly because there were servers in Guild Wars 2, and then it ended up splitting the community. And then when they allowed people to move, just the whole thing went sideways. Alright, let's go back to killing some more of these scales. I'm looking forward to being level 10 and being able to get some decent heroes, because right now these guys are kind of lame. I mean, not that I don't like Koss and Dunkoro or anything, it's just there are better heroes out there. And mine are level 7, and it's going to take me forever to get them up to level 20. Where is this taking place? Oh my god. Okay, at the other end. I don't know if you can hear my son who recently went to bed. You can still hear him crying. He disagrees with being in bed. Keep in mind, he's only 3 months old, right? Not even 3 months old. He'll be 3 months old on Monday. I'm watching him on the camera right now. He managed to get both his arms out. So what you do with an infant is you wrap them up really tight so they can't move. Alright, so I've avoided most of these guys. Alright, let's go down and do this. I've got a Paragon, a Ranger, and a Warrior in tow. So that's kind of cool. Come on. Figure it out. Good. So to the 10 people watching, welcome. I don't know if you're returning viewers of mine from my YouTube days or not. If you're new, welcome. Alright, let's go kill these Corsairs. That was something else that bothered me about the enemies, was the fact that some enemies, not bosses, some enemies, like for example these Corsairs are a good example, have skills unique to them. The game has thousands of skills. Why couldn't they build every enemy with just the set of skills that they already had built in? Wasn't that enough? And then if you need them to have special skills, give them to bosses. Give them to, you know, interesting characters. Not that it really affects the difficulty, it just felt unnecessary, I guess is my main complaint. Oh man. You're a tough cookie. You gonna give me a green? No? Darn it. I'm gonna be curious to see during this playthrough how many greens we get. Simply because, as I've said before, my understanding of the way the drop rate worked is that the longer it's been since somebody has gotten that particular unique, that the drop rate goes up. So, but it was the loot scaling in this game was always one of those heavily contested ones where no one knew what it was, but everybody had anecdotal evidence claiming to know what it was. Alright, so now we're level 8, which is nice. Decayed Monument, we're not doing that one. Rise to Die For, let's go do that. And that's in the swamp. In Xylon's Reach. I don't have the Astralarium yet? Huh. Okay. We'll have to make sure to get that. By the way, the cape I'm wearing, the cape of Never Enough Time, which is our guild, that became the same symbol in Guild Wars 2. In large part, we saw it as a kind of a laughing dragon. That's not really what it is, but it just made us think of that. And I think in Guild Wars 2 that allowed us to paint the tongue a different color than the rest of the body. So he has a red tongue. Another thing that's disconcerting, and I'm going to talk about this after we finish Noob Island. Is this the right way? Oh yeah, okay. is just how beautiful Istani is. Like, this part of the map is amazing to me. I've always picked apartments where I have a fair amount of greenery nearby, like forests or parks, and it was always my it was always required of an apartment that it be near a fairly large park. I love greenery, mainly because I grew up in Quebec, which is in winter just snow, tons of snow, and I hate snow. But here, I mean, in the game, and in games in general, I really like it when there's a lot of greenery. So when you get to the mainland and it's just pure desert or desolation the whole time, it's kind of depressing. Alright, to die for. Is it just pick up swamp flowers? Is that all we're doing? There's other quests around here. Okay, where am I going? No, I'm not returning all the way. I just got here. Alright, let's look around here. What can we do? What level are these guys? Level 7? Yeah, we can take these guys on. So let's push forward into this map just so that we got it unlocked and we know where we're going. If we have another quest, we know how deep into the area we kind of need to go. There's a little village, if I remember correctly, in this zone. It's gonna be interesting when I can get my 100 blades. So, this goes back to what I was saying later. So during the day, I'm going to be busy, of course. Like today I've been gardening and doing things of that nature and taking care of the infant. But I'm also going to do just a little bit of research into like, where do I get the elite skills. Like, I think for this build I need Soldier Stance. Was the last build I was running on it. That was my last like decent axe build. And then so where do I get that skill? What runes do I need? Right? And then getting the money for the runes, which I don't have at the moment. So all those things I'm doing off camera, but not on the actual character. So if I log off and the character's, at the start of level 8, then the next time I come in and do a stream, same thing. It's gonna be around that level. What the fuck? Who's talking to me? Maybe this guy. Okay, cool. Impromptu quest that I was not expecting. Let's take your quest, buddy. Sure, whatever. What do we need to do? Alright, let's go. Cylon's Reach. Secret passage. It's strange because the fondest memories of this game that I have, although are kind of in Nightfall, from a nostalgic perspective, because this is why I started playing Guild Wars, I think the game I like the most in all of it is Factions. Maybe because Factions is so quick. I mean, you can start a character in Factions, and within about, I don't know, 20 hours. So in the course of one weekend, you can finish the game. It's such a quick story. It's interesting. There are parts I don't like. The city is so chaotic and hard to get through. If you don't know your way around, the sewers, the random loot in that is weird. Some of the missions require escort quests that can be bugged out quite easily. It also requires you to have another party that's in international. Because there's a mission where there's 2 parties that go in, one from North America and one from international districts, and you have to kind of like sync up going into the fight. So that's gonna be interesting when we get to Factions. We get to that part. I'm probably gonna need somebody else, one of my guild mates, to come in and just play that mission, just so that we can actually make it through there. always found these enemies so useless. I hate mesmers. Alright, what rank are we now? 3, and we're about to hit 4. I don't know what rank we need. Oh my. See, why did the Mandragores deserve, and the Corsairs deserve special skills, but like, these insects don't? See, I feel like if you're gonna try to make, enemies have special flavor, they should all have the same. They should all have flavor, not say, oh, half of them do. It's almost as if the game designer said, I find the Corsairs really interesting, so I'm going to try to make them more interesting. Huzzah! Let's pick up the gold, because we need gold. Alright. So let's go to the Astralarium now. Does this cupcake make me run faster? Yes. That's awesome. Alright, for some reason I lost 7 viewers. Thank you to the 3 that I have remaining. Maybe it's my comment about mesmers. I shouldn't have spoken ill of the mesmers. Some people really love their classes. I remember playing a warrior, and I made a comment about armor class and what armor classes were for and how they worked and how they reduce damage and how they kind of max out at a certain point and all that. And I explained, heavy armor, which is what the warrior wears, dervish, which is kind of a middle ground between heavy and medium armor, and then light armor. And I got so much hate from rangers who felt that I was misrepresenting the strength of the ranger. And then they were saying, oh, you're not taking into consideration all the skills that do evasion. I said, no, because in another video I'm going to cover what skills to use to survive. But that's different from armor class. I mean, if you don't understand armor, then how are you going to understand skills? You know what I mean? Like, you need to understand how the whole game works. You can't just say, oh yeah, I have a skill that allows me to evade damage, therefore my character is better at surviving than yours. That's garbage. That's not how that works. By that logic, the 55 monk is the best character in the entire game, and it isn't. There's very specific circumstances where it's useful. Right, what do you want? Rising in the ranks. Why am I here? Wasn't there a quest I was done? Yeah, to die for. Oh, okay. So even if I don't have the achievement, the objective's complete in order to fulfill that mission, they still tell me to come here. Ooh, Spamadan's a bit busier today. Look at that. Look at all those people. Nice. Need La to desert. Run, please. PM me price. Man. Alright, Costum Dunkoro now level 8. We're making some progress. Let's put that into swordsmanship. Oh, my son fell asleep. Good. I can see him sleeping now. Doesn't seem particularly happy about it because he's got both his arms out of the blankets, which means he's going to get cold. But at least he's sleeping. The gift giver. What are you? What do you do? Oh, so this is where I get the birthday vouchers. Now, contains a random miniature. Contains an everlasting tonic. Contains a miniature. Miniature. Okay, so all of them are miniatures or everlasting tonics. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to know. Axe Mastery. Disrupting Charm. No, Flail isn't the skill I want. Anyways, I'm not going to fuck with my build too much because right now it's still good. Not that good, but it's still good. Alright, 2 more levels and then we can get to Eye of the North and start speeding this up even more. So I have to keep doing quests, but I think I had a mission to do in Jacquinor Diggings. Excuse me. That's what level these guys. Level 9. Nice. But I still want to level up my costs. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to talk to someone to start the missions in this one. Don't you? How do I start this mission? I haven't gotten far enough, have I? That's for Zanlon's Reach. Huh. That's the thing, when you haven't played for so long, you seem so disconnected from the game. You can't remember where everything is, how everything starts, how all the quests are connected. The Honorable General. But let's go out into the first city. This is where all the undead are. And this is where later on I'm going to go 55 monking. Now, I've been playing with the idea of putting some of the 55 monking on camera simply because, you know, it's something that I've always done. I love 55 monking. It was my favorite. Well, the cough runs were really my favorite kind of farming. I really enjoyed the fact that you could get through an entire dungeon so quickly, and the rewards were so nice, as you can see from the axe I'm currently wielding. I used to have dozens of these axes, and I gave them mostly away. Level 15 scale. God damn it! All right. I'm gonna put my drink over here and drink it with the other hand. The shield right now I have is kind of garbage, but it doesn't need to be that good. I think the ultimate goal of this character is going to be able to have finished Nightfall, have finished Factions at least, most of Prophecies, although I have to say I don't particularly like most of Prophecies, and then doing the Deep. What I want to be able to do is the Deep. So I'm going to need 2 other people. Probably, I'm going to guess Sean and Magical Mike are probably going to be 2, maybe a little Corin, I don't know. But we're going to do the Hero Way, which was one of the last major build videos that I made. And that's what I want to be able to do, redo the Deep. I think in part because my guildmates had actually bought me Factions to teach me how to run the Deep. It was the first major dungeon that I played, and after we had played it successfully a couple of times, I just kind of fell in love with it. I just thought it was such a good dungeon. I remember doing it with Flail, or as he's known on Twitch, Wooden Potatoes, just to talk about the lore behind it and our speculation about like what does this mean? Like, what is going on here? I almost want to rewatch that video to remember what we talked about. It was just about the speculation that we did have. Probably if Guild Wars 2 had the deep, if it had that kind of lore, I think I would still be playing it. That and guild halls. It hurt me so much, and I complained about it so much when it didn't have guild halls. You're probably going to see in every single one of these episodes at one point or another, I'll return to the guild hall and just run around aimlessly for a little bit as I try to figure out what it is that I want to do. And it's something I did a lot of. There was a period of time where I would literally log on, run around the guild hall for about 10-15 minutes, check out what quests were happening that day, and then log out. That's all I did. Probably accounts for hundreds of hours of gameplay. It's just me logging in and seeing what's about. Alright. These guys are all low level if memory serves, yeah. But I get points every time I kill one of these guys, right? How much am I getting? Double XP and 1 point. Oh, there we go. I just got first spear. That means I can continue on the quest, I believe. I always find it interesting in video games the way they think military promotions work. It's like, yeah, so the way it works is within a day you can lead a ton of people. That's how it works. So you join the Sun Spears, and within the 2-3 hours of gameplay, you're supposed to be running the. You're supposed to be a general running a small army. Oh, you can't even go into the first city. Really? The door is locked? Huh, interesting. Didn't know this. I guess until I do the mission I can't. Why does it want me to go into Zalon's Reach? What? Talk with General Morgan. Okay, I'm gonna guess he's just outside the Astralarium. And this is where... Is this where I get Susuke? Fuck. It sucks not being able to remember things. I've been thinking about what armor we should get. What armor I can afford. Probably it's going to be some kind of Canthan armor. Is what is going to be my cheap max armor. And then we'll try to figure out what more advanced army we want to get. But for sure, it's going to be probably Canthan armor. It's going to be the cheap armor to get. Alright, General. What are you going to tell me? Blah, blah, blah. What are the medics? These are all guards. They're all equal. I don't remember this quest at all. Just randomly beat up on Cornan guards. Oh. Alright, what skills are they using? That's the other thing I should be paying attention to, because I have the ability to interrupt skills. This is a Paragon. Stand your ground. Okay, so now he's not God damn it. Should pay attention. No, Mighty Throw, stop it. Oh shit, I didn't even realize I had lost one of my damage dealers. Let's bring him back. Wait, why does Korna have a point? Who did they kill? Oh, they killed my Earth Elling. God damn it. Shows you how much I'm paying attention to what the quests are. I'll grant you, looking at this fight right now, that Guild Wars 2 is a little bit more dynamic in how you position yourself and dodge rolls. Oh, there was a healer. Okay. Alright, so this should end the quest, right? Yes, good. Alright, so now I should get my next heroes. So you're done. Where am I going? See Emissary Demir. And he is in the Astralarium. Okay. The disadvantage of using a large mug that I keep in the freezer is that when you put a drink in it, it sweats like nobody's business. And if you don't have a coaster, or even if you do have a coaster, it sweats all over the coaster, and then it sticks, and the coaster sticks to the jar, to the mug. It makes it a huge pain in the ass. All right, I'll take this next quest. Ooh, spend action points. Know where to spend them on. Okay. Where are we going? Ceylon's Reach. Fuck off. That is a main quest, but I want to do this first. Because then I can start getting Sunspear skills. Oh, I didn't even know you had a quest. Let's try to grab that. A hidden threat. Alright, first Sunspear skills. Yes? No? Maybe? No? Okay. Let's see, do I already have them unlocked? Yes, I do. This one. Perfect. Alright. Let's continue on the main quest here. Milani joins your party. Yay! We get a dervish. Dervish was probably the third or fourth. I think it was the fourth character I created was a dervish. I think the second was a necromancer, which was interesting, but not my style. Then I played an Ali. Then I built. I don't remember when I built the monk, but the monk I built specifically to 55. That was like its sole purpose. So I think I built the dervish for running. It was like a running kind of a build. How did I miss this Sunspear? Oh, Milani's quite a ways away. It's gonna be a long walk. And then the next title is Sunspear Captain. You know, I didn't, it's one of those things I completely forgot, but as you do missions, they actually, part of the rewards is actually gold. And if memory serves, Nightfall was really interesting in that you could get enough gold to buy a full set of, maxed out if ugly armor without actually needing to farm. Like if you just play through the campaign and you do relatively well in the big missions that count. Oh, I can't forget. Is it like 15, 20k at least? that you make, and it's good enough coin that you can buy a set of armor and some runes, and you're not begging people for cash. Man, this is again more than I could chew. Let's run away here. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Well, that's embarrassing. I haven't started a new character in Guild Wars 1 in ages. I'm so used to all my characters being maxed out. And them not requiring much. Most of the builds are fairly, I want to say, mindless. You can just run them, and they don't fail very often. But as I have an imperfect build, I'm running on henchmen and non-optimized heroes, and I probably should be a little bit more weary of what it is I'm doing. Another thing that I find interesting about Guild Wars 1 is just how thick the story is, how difficult and almost obtuse it is when you start the game. It was really hard for me to understand what was happening with this whole Cormyr thing and Sunspear thing. I understand the Istani Khorna thing and utilizing the Khornans utilizing the Corsairs was interesting, because it's something that's in politics at the moment. That kind of deceit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to look into the South China Seas. The idea of utilizing a navy and utilizing just parts of, or using civilians in order to conduct operations. That's quite interesting. But it's sort of like these lines, right? So the Khornans have something they want to accomplish on the mainland, and they want to destabilize Istani, but they can't be seen to do it directly. What they can do is hire pirates. Tell the pirates, hey look, we're going to turn a blind eye, so you'll just be facing the Istani, and two, we'll actually give you some money for it as well. Like good old piracy. I'm starting to take a beating. I'm starting to take a beating. Oh, Koss. No, let me use my signet. It gives him more health. Oh, that's the other thing I haven't done. I haven't set their... Oh, see. Hit you, and then you do this. Now I'm dead in the time that it took me to figure out how to do that. Okay. I will now defend you in combat. Yeah, I don't want you to go out and actually aggro shit. Alright. Almost dead Praying Lance. I'm gonna take a half-second break here. I just want to see if everything's working here. Perfect. Let's continue on the stream. Praying lances. What are you supposed to be? You're like a paragon? I think a praying lance is meant to look like a is it a flea? I think it's meant to look like a giant flea. These termites don't look anything like termites. I think they're meant to look like, what is that? Almost looks like the larval state of some kind of locust or something. You know what I mean? Because it certainly doesn't look like a termite. Alright, what level are these scales? Level 4? That should be not too bad. Earlier these guys really did the number on me. Let's go aggro the right ones. These guys are meant to look like giant salamanders, I guess. I think one thing that's never really explained is why, like, this particular creature is able to use magic. You know what I mean? I think Final Fantasy, some of the Final Fantasies, they go to explain it. They're like, oh yeah, so finally they're humans that have been killed, and they hate their lives as ghosts, and they resent the living, and so they turn into monsters. It's like, oh, okay, so their ability to use magic kind of makes sense because they used to be human, and humans can use magic. Yeah, I can suspend my disbelief and say that that works. This, why is it that there are plants capable of harnessing lightning? That's never really explained. In prophecies, you fight like the Mursat, like an ancient race of blah 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 blah. Okay, they can use magic. That makes a kind of sense. Anything that has to do with necromancy and raising the dead and all that, like okay, that I get it. You know, humans raising skeletons, sure. Undead, evil spirits, or things that like later on in this campaign, when you get to Abaddon, that kind of stuff makes sense within the world, right? Within the game world that ArenaNet has created, and NCSoft, sure, works, but really, a magic, whatever the fuck these things are, right? Like, this is just a giant fern. Why does a giant fern have the ability to, you know, cast mind-altering spells? That doesn't make any kind of sense. I completely forgot. Later on, we're gonna have to get the treasure chests that started with Nightfall, and that's a good source of income. I remember making a video about that, about how every month, is it every month? I think it's every 30 days you could go back and get them. Of course, the amount you would get would decrease every time, but if you had like most of the time, by the time somebody had found one of my videos, they had been playing the game sufficiently long enough that they had a number of characters. And what they would say is, oh, I'm, you know, trying to get money, I'm trying to farm, I created this character trying to farm, but I couldn't, and then I created this character trying to farm, and I couldn't. And my advice to them, in one of the videos that I made, which turned out to be the most popular video I ever made, was how to keep and make money in Guild Wars. My advice was to just play the game, because inside the game there was sufficient treasure chests, missions, you know, random gold you pick up that you get the money you need. Kate.
What do you know about this Milani?
Milani?
Known her since we were both children in Korna.
You're from Korna?
Yes, the estate's north of Gandhara. Milani is from Ranjak, a small village to the west. She's a sweet girl, but always thinks she's right.
I also have very good ears.
Milani, I didn't see you there.
Observant as always, Cass. I'm glad you're both here. I believe the War Marshal is up to something.
War Marshal Varish? I doubt that.
Don't you find it odd that she came in person for a simple trade mission? With her generals?
So Varish is a hands-on leader. I think you're jumping to conclusions.
I think you're just not thinking at all.
Ah, I see you two do know each other.
My apologies. Though with Cass at your side, you'll need real help.
And if Milani's advising you, you'll need me more than ever.
Let's take jabs at each other. Alright, cool. So now we have Milani in the party. Right? Yay! So now what are we doing? Let's get to the other end. Okay, let's go. Easy enough to do. More scales. Huzzah. And over there, bogas. I think one of the things I never bothered getting was map completion in on any character. I could not do it. Like running around them, I tried. Like running around the map and just trying to hug every corner for an achievement was something I was never able to do. It even came out with mods that allowed you to go in and, you know, see like what you were missing. But even that it's just too much work. Come on, monk, try to do something. Yeah, interrupts. Oh, very good. Alright. Let's continue killing forward. So it's going to be interesting going forward to see which one of my former guildies comes and plays. And also you guys, you know, the ones listening on YouTube, you're watching these massive Twitch streams that I'm making. We'll see how far like, where the audience retention is, and what you guys want to hear about. Now, I know from the last video you guys wanted me to turn up the volume, and I did. Lex talked about my voice, and just, I think, again, just for pure product of nostalgia, you know, hearing me just brought back memories, I'm guessing, of when we used to play Guild Wars more and more often. Alright, here we go. Well, I'm level 9 and about almost level 10, so this is going to be good, because it means that before the end of the stream tonight we should have, you know, a fairly decent build. We should be able to get, you know, Vec and fuck, what's characters. What's the name? Ogden. Ogden. That's important because he's in Guild Wars 2, right? Scribed wall. Signs and portents. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, we were ready. And then we go to Jacques Noir Diggings, and now we can do the mission, I believe. First, we have a cutscene. We get to listen to Milani talk about what the temple is.
This looks bad.
It's just some old inscriptions.
I hate not knowing what they say.
These come from earlier times, from before the Scarab Plague. A scholar could decipher them.
I don't know any scholars that would want to come out here.
You would be surprised.
What's that?
It's one of the excavation workers.
Yes, but look at him.
I never understood why they
I would
couldn't
like to change my opinion to this looks
why they
very
couldn't
bad.
fix it so that the characters' weapons just didn't magically disappear every time they performed an action. But then again, I shouldn't complain too much because there weren't any cutscenes in prophecies. Not in the same. Well, I don't want to say that because there were. I just don't remember them being very good. Okay, Digmaster. Woohoo! Now I have Milani, and I think for this mission, Milani is required, right? Yeah. I have to bring her. So I'm gonna dump Koss and bring Milani. And then what build is she running? Something weird, I'm sure. And I don't have the build saved. Oh god. How long has it been since I played Dervish? Oh, this is going to be interesting. If I remember correctly, you want Mysticism and Scythe Mastery. I'm going to give her Avatar of Balthazar just because it's amazing and I always loved it. Balthazar's Rage, because I remember that being good. She's already got Mystic Sweep. Watchful Intervention. Okay, that's gonna be good enough. And Dunkor. I'm gonna leave Dunkor the way he is. I don't even remember this mission. Oh, it's so bad. Alright, Cormyr, let's go. Cormyr must survive. Yay, escort mission. Oh, come on, stop running. I'm really looking forward to having a fire alley. It is going to make all this so much quicker to have searing flames and be able to just tear them apart. Alright, so where are we going? Mission objective, Cormyr must survive. That's a very broad thing to want. Oh yeah, she's Balthazar. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, I forgot to give her a decent scythe. Decking out your heroes was one of those things which was very easy to overlook. But it was absolutely essential for, the game. If you were gonna be doing dungeons with heroes rather than doing them with real people. Granted, some people spent way too much time doing it, but yeah, most of the time people ignored their heroes. And then they got to a certain point in the game, and then you couldn't ignore it anymore, because if you ignored it, you simply got your ass handed to you, because you know your heroes should have 50 more health and more better attributes and do more damage, and they were doing it very badly because you still had them running around with starter items. Yeah, I do not remember there being a Grublance in every single group. What a huge pain. So I was talking to one of my friends earlier who's also another, like I'm a huge Twitch person, but I get to say that I'm a Twitch person and that he's another Twitch person. But he's just starting out, and so I'm trying to help him out with basic tips and tricks. I have a feeling that in about an hour my son's gonna wake up screaming because his arms are out of his blankets and his arms are gonna get cold. Run, 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 run. Okay. The undead. One, they're all level 10, so god damn it. Now don't chase after the quick. Kill these guys first, because they don't respawn. Whoa, what did I get hit by? What the hell? Especially about how much I remember that game. I don't remember that being a thing. Alright, let's go kill, what's his name? Darek the Quick. And this is the thing I didn't bring, anything to slow him the fuck down. I didn't remember him being able to heal himself. Alright, Stone Tablet. There we go. Do not harm enemies and spirit ghosts. Oh yeah, I gotta put Milani on defense, don't I? There we go. Alright, pick up the stone tablet. Ooh. Now I need to put this over here, but not actually on the pedestal, or they're gonna come and run and grab it. Let's go back and kill these motherfuckers. At least I remember part of this mission, if not all of this mission. Keep in mind that I have 10 characters, this being the 10th, because I deleted, I think it was a Mesmer. I forget which character I thought was useless and didn't deserve to be played ever again. But I have 10 characters, and all of them have done Nightfall. Not all of them have done factions, not all of them have done prophecies, but all of them have done Nightfall. So all of them have done these missions. Alright, where's the other stone tablet? It's on the other end, right? Okay. Just need to get through all these corpses. I prefer doing this 55 monk style so much more. So much more entertaining. Alright, let's run through. Ah shit, just about killed my entire goddamn team. Alright, don't anybody die. And don't anybody kill that thing that we're not supposed to kill. Alright, everybody back away. Back away. Don't die, Carl. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. God fucking damn it. Well, my son is now completely awake. I can see him in his crib, eyes wide open. Normally he sleeps a solid like 4 to 5 hours after going to bed, but he got his arms out. Alright, does Milani have a signet? Yes, she does. Okay, good. So let's get her. Where is Dunkaro? Okay, let's get closer. What the fuck? Yeah, just stand right in the fire. Yeah, that's cool. No, that's totally cool. Yeah, that's fine. No, just keep going. Yep, no. Come on. Ah, you are useless. Back away. I'll res Milani. These missions are so easy. I'm making them so much harder than they need to be. Alright. So let's do this easy bit. Alright, now somebody should come running to try to recover that. Yay, morale boost. Alright, so now I need to escort this dude. I remember that. And then I fight the corruption inside the temple. This is where you wish you had a holy monk. I am not used to dying in these missions, I can tell you right now. It's pretty sad to die in Noob Island. Alright, one more to go, and we are done this section. Come on guys, focus on what I'm focusing on. Man, I'm looking forward to having an 8-man party. Alright, so we didn't harm any ghostly figures. So once he drops that off, we should have maximum gold and experience from the end of this mission. We'll hit level 10. Probably going to have to take a short break after that because I need to rewrap my son so that he's not cold and crying. Right now he's awake and he's just playing in bed in his crib. Oh, cutscene. Huzzah. I think this is where we see the corrupted inscription, is it? Oh, the tendrils of Abaddon. Look at that. From the realm of torment. You know, replaying this game now, I find that boss a little bit more interesting. A little bit more interesting, not terribly more interesting, just slightly more interesting. We must defeat it. Forward, Sunspears. Man, I'm looking forward to 100 Blades. I'm not saying that this axe build isn't fun or anything, but it's kind of underwhelming. Oh, why did I pick up the skeletal bones? Those are useless. Alright, let's rush in. It's also a Paragon. That is funny. Now it's a Dervish. What the hell? What's going on? What killed me? Alright, let's back away, back away, back away. Alright. That's a lot of Mesmer skills. That's a lot of degen I'm being hit with. Alright. Any second now, Dunkaro. Anytime you're ready. You wanna... Nope, that's cool. That's cool. Just, Alright, Milani, what do you got? Stop whatever it is you're doing and resurrect someone. And then again, stop whatever it is you're doing and resurrect someone. Get away, Milani. Heal. Oh, it's clumsiness that's hurting me that badly. And then it's... Okay, this is starting to make more sense. Alright, Wotan, that's an interesting thing to say. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to do the council meeting, don't we?
Report, General Morgan.
You were correct, War Marshal. The Sunspears have been recruiting and training new leaders.
We will need to increase our own forces as well.
With respect, Varish, the Sunspears serve all the Elonian provinces.
If they serve all of Ilona, why are their headquarters here, in Istan, instead of Korna?
Your father taught me to trust the Sunspears.
My father taught me to do what is necessary to protect my land.
Varish.
General Kayet, you are dismissed, Morgan.
War Marshal, we are not finished here.
Prepare for our return to Korna. I shall join you shortly.
He is a loyal old fool.
What news, Kayet?
The Apocrypha has been destroyed by
All
the
right.
Sunspears, but not before I gained what I needed from it.
Praise Abaddon.
Praise Abaddon. Prepare the way. You lead, I shall follow. Nightfall comes.
Yes, my teacher. Nightfall comes.
Some more sugary drinks. Alright, level 10. So now we can go towards Eye of the North. This is what the fuck? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. The stream delay is real. Yeah, it is. What do you want? What are these? Ryan is what? All of a sudden I have tons of people wanting to join my party. People are weird. What do you want? Hidden thread. What are we doing? Why are you guys just giving me shit? Holonistan, here we go. Yay. You get the... What are Tengu support flares? Summon 3 days. Okay. Thank you, Valois Ashley. Keep doing you. Using. Gracias. Alright. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. No problem. Cost Dunkoro. Milani, escape! Escape! What do you want to give me? 250 cupcakes. I'm not going to say no, okay? I'm going to say thank you. You will help once I'm a little bit further along. Okay, I'm going to come back into town here. Crazy people. This is what I get for streaming it, is it? Just people giving me random stuff. Loa. What is your guild? Sure. Paper tank. Let's party up. 2 paper tanks. You fucking. Also another Loa. There's all these Loas. Roger Ether. Fucking slice of pumpkin pie. Basically, yeah, we are going to Eye of the North to get. That's the next. Stop it! I don't have any room in my inventory. War supplies. It's for oppressor weapons, if memory serves. Yeah, we're going to Eye of the North next to get the heroes in order to have all that shit unlocked. Alright, let's go. Main next quest is Whole of Istan. Well, look at you guys under just burning through consumables. I think when we get to the next zone, don't we lose your essence of celerity, your grail of might, and your armor of salvation? Oh, we don't, yay. Oh, and I count as level 20 now. Which is fun. Oh no! Oh no! You've left me all behind! Corsairs. Oh man, I remember when I used to run people. Okay, okay, no cutscenes. I remember when we first came into Eye of the North. It was interesting. I particularly liked this chamber. It's too bad that the only way of getting through this chamber is to fucking fight the destroyers, which automatically meant you didn't get to see it for very long. Although I think if you came from Prophecies, you got to spend some time in that room. And I remember the destroyers, we had to completely rebuild the alleys because Searing Flames didn't work on them because they were already burning. Oh my. Oh yeah, the other thing is that by doing the Eye of the North stuff, you level up a lot quicker. Because they give you a ton of experience. Into the North. Good old Jorah. Does Vec destroy the gate that they just went through? I don't remember.
Vec, disable that gate. Everyone else, set up a perimeter.
Where are we?
The far Shiver Peaks. More importantly, we're away from the destroyers.
There are few dwarves up here. Mostly scouts or Stone Summit exiles. Hold on. No one move.
What's wrong?
They're called the Norn. They're big, tough, and very, very bad-tempered. We may have to fight our way out.
You could try talking to them first.
Your friend is half right. Not many dwarves come up here. Or humans, for that matter.
There are humans up here then?
Yes. If you survive long enough, you may meet them. But do not worry. You don't have to fight me. I am hunting bigger prey than you.
Where do we go from here, Ogden?
Such a weird character, Vec.
We go the only way we can go. Forward.
Alright. You people are bored. Alright, so that gives me Vec, Mox, and Ogden. So that's a huge positive right there. Where do I get the next quest? Or is it already in my Against the Destroyer, speak with Jorah. Scythe X, why do you keep spamming your bar with weird website names? Yeah, I know I have to speak to Jorah.
What is your business?
Do I have to sit here and talk to her for a while first? Before I'm allowed to move forward?
How can I help you?
Yeah, against the destroyers, yeah, and now we have to go to the north. One of the first things I ever did when I got to Eye of the North was kill, where was it? It was some kind of bird, I believe. Something. Yeah, I talked to Jorah. What was it? What the fuck was it? It's like a mountain eagle or something. It's the first thing I killed. And we had a whole bunch of rangers in our party when we got here, and they were like, "No, don't kill it! I want to tame it." And we just kept killing each and every one. Well, there's something else too. Oh, fucking mountain aloes. Mountain eagle, yeah, it is what it was. You guys have the weirdest talking points. No, I'm not skipping it. I want to watch these cutscenes, they're great. They're actually terrible.
This is impressive, even by Asuran standards.
This was supposed to be the big
dwarves
twist.
like this. Is it human built?
No, this was put here by something more powerful than men.
Still, we may find your people here. Or maybe a way to contact ours.
True. King Jalis would want us to gather what allies we can to fight the destroyers.
Watch out!
Don't move. What's your business here?
We were told there were humans here.
This is the Eye of the North. Again, what is your business?
We're adventurers from the south.
I was from the south. From Ascalon.
We're seeking a place of safety.
Safe places are few and far between in the north. You're welcome to stay here. The Ebon Vanguard protects this place, but most of my fellow soldiers are away. I command in Captain Langmar's absence. My name is Gwen.
Dun dun dun. Lame twist. When do we get Gwen as a hero? How far into the Eye of the North do we have to go? Investigate the Eye of the North. Bye, Ether. This is Eye of the North, bitches. Thanks for getting me to the Eye of the North. Very helpful, guys. Very nice, Ether.
How can I help?
Okay. Scrying pool. Which one was the first vision?
This is what we've been guarding.
Looks like...
Bah. Alright, so
How
now
can I help?
we should have Gwen.
How can I
Sweet. Alright, so now we've got a lot more quests. We're not going to be doing the Eye of the North stuff yet.
Interesting.
What we just wanted was Vec, Ogden, and Gwen as heroes, so that now
And well met.
it'll make the rest of this a lot easier. There's the historian. Okay, we can fill up my hall, but for no reason. Which of these? Probably mini pets be the easiest. But fellowship, certainly not going to get a lot of armor. cutscenes just to drop a tapestry for crying out loud. Alright, so Maytai of the North, huzzah, which means now at least we have some heroes. One of the things we're going to have to do is jump between accounts and save my builds that I didn't keep last time. But that's, we have Ogden, so that's a step forward. We have Vec, that's also a step forward. And I think we still have to use Milani in the next mission. So, but now we're gonna build some builds. Searing Flame Ellie. There we go. That's a. Do I have Gwen? Yeah, a Mesmer build, so she can at least have that. And now we have a lot of items to deal with, thanks to my stream benefactors. So you guys are going to have to explain to me at some point who you are. I don't know Loa as a guild. Not that I would know every guild. Proof of legend. Okay. So I did something to get this. That's interesting. Well, thanks, Yellow Fever. But why is the question, I guess. But I don't understand why you guys want to help. This was our guild hall for the longest time. And then we got rid of it for some, I forget what it was, and I actually liked the other guild hall more. But then somebody wanted to go back to this, and now there's no way to go back to the other guild hall without doing some weird. Oh, that's nice, Scythe. God damn it, look at all this shit I gotta deal with now. Well, Scythe, I have to let you know I'm not completely new to this game. I've played the game before and finished it on many characters. Oh, okay, sure. Invites. Man, talking about a trip down memory lane trying to remember how to do shit. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I hate this this guild hall. One day I'm gonna have to get it changed for no reason, because it's pointless to change it at this point. Alright, what are you offering me? Yellow Fever. Warrior tomes, elite warrior tomes. Whatever the fuck that shield is. Ah! Lockpicks. Oh god, it's been a while. Okay, so now we can at least go back to the previous build I had, which is Soldier Stance and 100 Blades. So thanks guys, that's gonna help a lot. Skipping all this learning everything again. Bullshit. Alright, where's my swordsmanship? I need Sun and Moon. No, I don't need any monk stuff. Fuck no. No. Yeah, he's a whammo, but not really. What's is GTOB? So as you can see, if you have the items, it's fairly easy to go back and build up a decent character. So now we're going to need Riposte probably for a couple of builds. We're going to need some strength shit. I meant to do that. Avengio will survive. Alright, so let's see now. Now that we have those skills, 100 Blades. Oh shit, am I missing a lot? Equipment templates. At that website, I'll have to look at that. Oh, black dye. Once I have armor, that might be worthwhile. At the moment, it's not going to be worth much changing my armor to black dye. Alright, let's get rid of this garbage shield. What the fuck am I missing from my belt? Yeah, I'll be going. I'll be going for max armor pretty soon here. Probably kick these lame ass heroes out of my party though. Did you give me 50k? What is wrong with you people? Well, you've brought me back to close to where I used to be before losing out so much due to helping people out. What's the skill in my bar that I need to get? What is that? That is to the limit, and it is a tactic skills. Take it to the limit. Yeah, Walking Jeans, I've got people currently running me through some pieces here to get me moving, so that my warrior isn't completely useless. Why are we having to watch this? Oh, it's the next mission that I was at. That makes sense. Alright, to the limit. Huh? What? There's an armor guy here? I need iron and steel, and I'm going to need... Bam, please add gas to your bar. Thank you. So we need... What is this? Sunspear boots. So that's 25 iron, 75 iron. Hey, Jeans. Okay, you might know what we need already. These black shields are nearly fucking invisible. Yeah, I think that's 200 iron. Something like that. I haven't done the math. 25 iron, 50, 75, 150. And then helmet. So it's actually 175. And then Duldramore steel is 4, 8, 12. Why does everybody want to help all of a sudden? And then helm, I want... Is it swordsmanship? Or strength? It's probably going to be strength. I'm going to run out of inventory space pretty right quick. It's getting out of hand. Alright, helm. Craft. There we go. Helm is done. Yes. Ooh, good old Rune of Vigor. Guys. I can't accept quickly enough. I've almost maxed out in money. It's like, oh yeah, fucking Xavier's on. Let's just give him everything we've been saving forever. Okay, I've officially back to where I used to be, which is hilarious, by the way. I get rid of all this Astani shit. Alright, so I've got a decent sword, I've got decent armor. Now people want me to paint it black, I think. Oh, not this armor black. Balthazar weaponry. Ooh, an equipment pack. But you guys can trade equipment packs now? We weren't able to trade equipment packs before. Now somebody requested gash. There we go. Yes, I know ectos are great money, and I thank you for all the ectos. Although I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them, considering you've already given me about 100,000 in fucking gold coins. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We need to the limit. There's to the limit. There you go. Savage slashed. Zaishan Weapon Masters. When did this start becoming a thing? Let's take the cape off. Oh dear God. A celestial monkey. I don't think I've ever had that one before. Fuck. This is what happens when you complain about not having stuff. I remember people complaining in Spamadan and saying things like, "Oh man, can I get 100 gold?" And people bitching at them for it. Why? Oh, okay. Only weapons and armor go into that pack. Yeah, I know. It's been a while. Let's put it that way. Yeah, mat storage. Yeah. It'll all come back to me. Eventually. Kinda worthless doesn't really begin to describe how useless the victory tokens really are. I'm curious about this new stuff that I've never seen before. Ooh, Necromancer tomes. Let's put this shield in here. Oh, actually, I have a large equipment pack. Might as well fucking put it in there. Cupcakes, though. Yeah, the cupcakes are going to be useful. So most of this stuff's going to be useful. Yes, Derv Spiker. What are you offering? Scales. Why specifically scales? I'll grant you I'm low on scales, but no, I don't think I need more. I think I'm good. I think equipment-wise, I'm back to where I kind of need to be. The build still needs work. What am I missing here? Save yourself and drunken. Drunken skill. I don't even remember where to get that. Golden eggs. What the fuck golden eggs for? Alright, axe skill, and then hammer skill, I need what? Earth Shaker. Nobody likes my builds. I feel like I'm being critiqued. There, I'll put the Sun Spirit one instead. Is that better? Oh, I know. I am still enjoying the help, though. It's weird to be on the receiving end and not be the one handing it out. I am Jack's long-ass name because I can't see the rest of that. Oh god, the cupcakes. Oh dear god, the cupcakes. They're taking over my inventory. Stop it! Scrolls of Heroes Insight. Oh yeah, these guys. I remember these. This is how you get more experience. Okay, cupcakes need to be... Some of them are going to have to go in here, because it's going to take me a while to go through 5 fucking stacks of cupcakes. Yes, Wool Knife. Okay, for the YouTube video that this is going to be tomorrow, people are going to be so confused as to what's going on. because they can't see the chat because my, you know, big ugly mug is blocking the chat box where you guys are giving me all this shit. All right, so why do we have a massive party? What's the plan here? Besides overloading my inventory. Night Scythe. Now I'm curious what's going on in here in the chat and why I can't see it. I don't think I can accept these, can I? Do I even have room for this shit? Oh, German community, that's nice. My buddy Valak plays as well. He's in Germany. He came to visit me once. Why do we need a cutscene? Oh, we're going to Lion's Arch. Oh, well, don't I look snazzy? You know why I don't hit F9? Because I never did. I don't know why. I'm crazy like that. Sometimes you just have to accept the fact that I'm nuts. Alright, where are we going? You guys bring me to Cantha? Is that what we're doing? Are we picking up heroes? Isn't this where I pick up... It's not Master's Whispers. It's not Livia. It's... Oh, what's his name? Who's the other guy? Is it this guy? May the heavens... the Weaver of Nebo. I have no idea what the fuck this quest is. Elias! Yes. You're targeting the guy in question. Can I... Where does that bring me? Yeah, it is Elias, yeah. What is it, this guy? Lion Guard Figo? Is he the one that brings me there? No, he can't help me. We have to go back to... You call Elias Neckbeard? Yeah, sure. Just re-invite me to the party. Yes, Requiem? Oh, I need to accept the question. Consulate. That's right. Then we have to go to Bloodstone, right? If memory serves. Alright, who gives this quest? Is it you? For one injustice for Elias. There we go. And I'll take the other one while I'm at it. Even though Zenmai is useless and nobody wants her. And I'm sorry to the assassin in the party who's running us right now, but I have to say Zenmai was kind of useless. At least I always thought so. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. I got the quest to get Elias. I'll make sure it's active or whatever. There we go. Here, I'll hit F9. Where is it? See, I hit F9. Didn't do anything. Maybe I have it set to another button. Alright, go speak to that guy. And I need blue sugar drinks to get there. Can any of you freeloaders? What the fuck? Do it. Yeah, okay. Oh, my build feels so useless. What's up, Elias? Let's go, buddy. Must be an event going on for all these drops to keep going. Yeah, I wish I could move like a dwarf, but I haven't unlocked that skill yet. Swordsmanship. So you guys use Discord? Do you use TeamSpeak? Do you use Ventrilo? Probably the worst time to ask because we're all on running around in a mission. And luckily my son fell asleep, so yay. Yeah, don't we kill him and then he runs away? Then we have to fight him again? Seems redundant, TeamSpeak and Discord. Alright, kill him again. Did we didn't bring any healers? Unless you got necro healers. Yeah, the thing I've been discovering with Discord. That offline messaging aspect is interesting. Although then I have it set up at the moment that it sends me like emails telling me that stuff is going to be going on. There are a lot of time zones, you're right. I mean, I remember when we had a fair amount of international players, we used to use the forums, but yeah, it's old school. To unlock Cantha, take the quest, fuck, and then it went away and I didn't have time to read it. Is it you? This guy right here? I'm in the guide. Report to the White Mantle. No. Is it given by the skills guy? Why would it be given by you? Yeah, if we get us to Cantha, that'd be good. Simply because Cantha's one of my favorite places. Bye. Whoever it is that said nice to meet you. Can I go look at the chat? Wild the remote. Oh, is this the Zenmai mission I have to have active for this, or is it not necessary? This is probably one of the most ill-conceived missions, ways of getting to places. The connecting thread between Cantha and Ilona and all of them. Hard mode? No, I don't need hard mode unlocked for Cantha. I just need to get to Cantha. It shouldn't be taking me too long to get to level 20 in Nightfall and push through the main campaign. Big thing is having the heroes, which now with Vec and Elias, those will be pretty good. Then I'll unlock Master of Whispers later, Livia. Livia's gonna be much later, but whatever. Yay, and then he gave me welcome to Cantha. Speak to Brother Memelo in Budok Byway. Ugh. Oh man, this city's a lot prettier than I remember it. Yeah, we have Elias. We're good. Yeah, we got at least now we have Elias. Well, that's it, right? We have all of them now. Now I can travel between Lion's Arch, Kining Center, Kamadan, which is great. I have maxed out armor, I have decent weapons, and you guys have given me enough tomes to relearn the skills I need to have a decent bar. So if I take my axe build now, I'm just missing Save Yourself, which makes a lot of sense. Where do I get Save Yourself? We are in the StarCraft community? Not the German community. Well, some of us are German. I think I have all the skills unlocked that I need unlocked. Yeah, I'm just having a hard time remembering where everything is. Yeah, I've got oh, is that how I get it? Yeah, I've got those ranks. I am. Where's my Luxon rank? I can't see it, but I have it, I swear. I love StarCraft. StarCraft 2 is the one I played more than StarCraft 1. StarCraft 1 I played more for the single player than the multiplayer. Yeah, so the guy in the guild hall. Yeah, you're right. And I'm gonna need some faction for that, and I have 2,500 Luxon. Huzzah. Well, that's not enough. Let's swap weapons here. Yeah, let's get my axe build back. And you're right, the signet should probably go. What do I replace it with? Was it Balthazar faction I mean? I only have 730. I don't remember how to get those. This is part of the relearning experience. So I try to figure out things as simple as builds. Alright, so I have Dismember and Agonizing Chop and for Great Justice to the limit. Cyclone Axe. I only really need, I think Save Yourself is the main skill that I've used to use a lot of. that I need. I've never run a build like that. Let's see, Warrior's Endurance, elite skill. For 29 seconds you gain 3 in energy each time you hit with a melee attack. And it cannot raise your energy more than 22. That's interesting. It's a very energy heavy build. That's an interesting build. I like that. I'm going to call it Energy Warrior. I don't think I can run that at the moment because I don't have Assassin unlocked yet as a secondary profession. I think it just requires income, which I have now thanks to you guys, so it'll be easy enough to fix. Welcome to Camadan. How do you give me faction? I find confusing, and I don't need 12k. I think I only need 3. If you guys are correct that it only takes 3k faction to get it. Let's go to the guild hall, because that's the guy that can give me the skills. Faction rewards. This is where I remember it being. I would like none of these things. Okay, alliance battles, no. Where is everything? As I sit there to try to remember who gives me a Luxon skill. Yeah, no problem, man. I could have sworn it was you, Faction Rewards guy, that you would offer me a skill. Or is it the skill trainer that can offer it to me? For great justice. I need Frenzy. I can unlock that in another way. Alright, let's unlock Frenzy. We're also going to need Wild Blow. We're going to need on your knees, shall lose all adrenaline and knock down. All your stances are recharged. It's gonna be weird looking at the meta again and trying to figure out what exactly I can do that's better than what I used to do. Also interesting to see what the hero builds are going to be looking like, if my old hero builds kind of work or they don't. Shield goes there. Blessings of War. Flames of Balthazar, okay. What is this? Assassin Toast. Yeah, I still have to unlock the ability to be an assassin, let alone assassin skills. Flames of Balthazar. Double click to gain that faction. Okay. So now at 3,000 I should have sufficient. So you're saying it's the Balthazar rewards guy, which means I need to go back to the Great Temple of Balthazar in order to unlock this skill, right? I mean, I enjoyed the dervish, I just didn't love the dervish. Oh no, Balthazar right fucking here, and I'm blind. No. No, this isn't what I need. I need the shout. Where do I get the shout? This is gonna frustrate me as I try to remember everything. Alright, thanks, Ryan is Ans. Yeah, I'll be using the wiki a lot to remember how to do shit. Alright, so now that we've been assisted, and we can go back to Kamadan, put together a motley crew of characters. So let's go back to where we were. So where were we? I don't even know what quests we were on. We had just finished Jacquenor Diggings. Oh, we're at the Consulate Docks. That's where we're at in terms of mission. Let's put together a little build. So let's put Ogden, Vec, and for shits and fucking giggles, Milani, the useless dervish that she is. Alright, whatever. Alright, Vec, you've got a Searing Flames build. You need a monk build, which I don't have. So this is where we're gonna see me go to another character. I'm gonna go save builds. Okay. That is a friend of Lux and title. So, what was Ogden running last time I used him? This weird build. So let's save that. And now we're also going to create a dervish build. So let's grab our old Milani. What is she running? I guess it's terribly different than what we were running. So I'm sorry that the stream and the video took a bit of a turn there as I was invaded by helpful people. So it's going to make a weird stream, I can imagine. But at the same time, it's also going to help speed things up. One of the things I wanted to talk about in these videos is just that I'm not a purist in any way, shape, or form. I do not care about challenge per se. I just care about getting it done. Alright, so good. So now we can go and give Milani an actual build. We can go and give Ogden an actual build. So this is a nice weird Mesmer build. And now we're equipped. We've got, okay, well this build doesn't make sense anymore. Our weird 100 blades build. Let's add gash to it here. Oh, I don't know. That's a sword skill, isn't it? Fuck. on your knees, and wall blow. Yeah, whatever. And we're going to go, and we're going to continue the main quest here, which is in the consulate docks. I believe I have to talk to this clerk here, even though there's no information telling me to talk to this person. Oh, yay, this is where we get Elias, yay. Okay, so that's been handed in. Ebon Vanguard, Norn, Estani quest. Okay, Decayed Monument or the Hidden Threat. Both of which are not essential missions. So let's go to this one, the Consulate. Which, if memory serves, is like a text mission? Is this it? What? No. Oh, here we go. Plains of Jaren. Okay, so that's where I gotta go. I'm still not doing a lot of damage, which is sad. But again, this is an axe build, so I think it's a little bit more on the defensive than the offensive. I also have to go pick up the runes that we're going to need, but tonight we spent a fair amount of time fucking around and not doing missions, so I'm going to save that for tomorrow, where I think early on in the stream we'll just pick up, I'll wiki it ahead of time. We'll go and we'll pick up the few runes that we need to maximize our 100 blades build and our as well as this build, the axe build. I don't plan on using a hammer build, so but I'm curious about these Loa people that helped me out, and seeing them again. StarCraft players. Interesting. I haven't played StarCraft 1 in forever. I did play StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void, recently. Thoroughly enjoyed Legacy of the Void. I thought it was a really good ending to the series. Although I have become much more of a Zerg player than I am a TOS player. Yeah, if memory serves, this build was more of a tank build. It wasn't really a damage dealing build. The idea was that Soldier Stance would block most of the attacks, and it has 2 shouts because under the effects of a shout you attack faster. It was a nice adrenaline build that I thought was well balanced, especially if you had heroes doing most of the damage. Now we need Milani because we need her at later missions. So we need her at level 20 as quickly as we can. I keep forgetting to use all these consumables I've been given. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? All the way to the ends of the world, on the plains of Jaren. And then are we attacked by Corsairs at this point? Oh yeah, that's right. We quote followed this person. That's amusing. What the hell was I doing that? I don't need to take that skill out because it's useless. Man, I think I'm gonna go back to the 100 Blades build. This build's a bit too defensive for what we're doing. Yeah, this build is a bit too defensive. So let's go back to 100 Blades. What am I missing these skills for? Oh yeah, because I put Gash in its place. Let's put our sword back on. What's this sword I've been given, by the way? Crippling Katana. Alright, so let's see what we can put in here. That would be a useful... I'm going to keep this. I do need a stance. I'm not going to take that much damage at this point in the game. Yeah, let's put Gash in there. We already have Sever Arteries, Sun and Moon. Now we're just missing Save Yourself, but we don't have it. So let's put Shield, Watch Yourself in its place. There we go. I think that works. I think that's a nice balance. We'll save that as my alternate build for now. Huzzah. But now what's my next mission? I feel so lost. And the Consulate docks is to get off New Island. What's the next goddamn mission? I know it has something to do with pirates, and I know it has to go down south of Jacquenor Diggings, but I forget who gives me the next mission. But I don't think it's important, because I think this is where we're going to stop, because we're coming up to midnight. This is where I said I would be stopping every night. Alright, so a few things. I should probably add some of these people to my friends list, because it's nice of them to come up. So let's add Ryan Evans. So thank you very much to the guys from Loa who came out and saw me on Twitch and decided that they wanted to come out and support my endeavors. I think in part because I probably complained, maybe too forcefully, that I had in the past helped people. And in so doing so had bankrupted myself. So now I'm well past where I was before, flush with cash. I'll be able to buy runes, which will make this LP go a lot quicker. So it's going to be interesting as we move forward. And then I'll look on the wiki as to where exactly I went wrong and where I need to go next. Thank you, Walking Jeans, as well. And pretty much everybody else who came out and watched the stream. So that's it, and I will see you guys next time.